Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. For those of you that still don't know who I am, my name's America. Alright guys, I feel like shit. I'm so sick. I'm sick. My ears are clogged. And I have a busted lip thanks to him. Thanks to that. Do you see what he's doing? Like, we were playing wrestling a few days ago, and he jumped on me and hit me with his big ass head right here. Guys, this is what mom life looks like. Me trying to record and him invading my space, my bubble. Okay, Noah. So I'm bored and I have nothing to do. I was planning to take a nap. Gosh, I was planning to take a nap, but I kind of want to do a video that I've thought about doing it a long time ago and I never do it. A video on how I lost my V card. Guys, a video on how I lost my V card. Like, it's insane. It's not insane, but I haven't told anyone. Oh my god. Hurry up, move. I'm talking on the camera. Alright, so let's take it way back to the 1970. No, just kidding. Let's take it back to, I'm not sure what year it was, but it's gonna sound crazy. I was 13 years old. That is not okay, because what 13-year-old is gonna be doing sex, right? Like, my daughter's 12 right now, and she's about to be 13 in like 4 or 5 months, and I would not want her to do that because she's too young. So no. Okay, mister, I'm saying a story here. No, she doesn't want me to say the story. No, you have mocos.
Okay.
Oh yes, continue. Let's clean your burgers first. We'll be back. I feel like so sick. My lips are so chapped. I got a busted lip, but let me continue my story. So I was 13 years old. Can you believe that? Like, what was I thinking? If I could go back in time, I would have probably waited till marriage, because I definitely wouldn't want my soon-to-be 13-year-old to be doing this type of shit, you know? This is not okay. So, you know, me thinking, oh, I'm in love, my first boyfriend. I mean, maybe I was in love. Maybe it was my first love, because to this day, like, I go back and think, and I actually, like, did actually like him a lot. But I don't know if I loved him. But I do remember that, I'm not going to say any names, but I do remember we were dating for like a year and a half or 2. I had to go get Noah because he was crying. He got off the bed, so he's right there again. I had to put the tablet. We'll see how long this lasts. Forgot what I was saying, but I think I was saying that I was 13, and oh yeah, I think he was 16. I'm not gonna lie. And he was my first relationship. I remember, like, we wanted to do things right. Like, we didn't want, like, to hide it from anybody. We wanted to ask my mom for permission. We did, but my mom didn't agree to it because he was like 3 years older than me. I was in middle school and he was in high school. So she, like, did not agree. So I remember I was such a little bitch. Like, you know, when you're young, you don't think. And now that you're older, like, or when you're older, you appreciate your mom or the things around you. Like, I'm seeing that on my daughter now, like how she is with me, like the attitude. I was like that with my mom. But anyways, so she didn't approve. And I told her, you know, we actually came all the way, or he came all the way to ask you to the house if he could date me. And you said no. So you said no. So we're going to do it behind your back, like it or not. That's what I told her. So I had this friend, I'm not gonna say names, but I had this friend I would hang out with at school, and she lived in the same apartments as him. So because of her, she introduced me to him because we weren't in the same school. I was in middle school with my friend and he was in high school. So she introduced me to him and we started dating like right away, and we didn't do anything though till maybe, I would say maybe like 6 months or close to a year. Like we didn't really do anything. We would just kiss or like hang out all the time. I would tell mom, oh, I'm gonna go with my friend to her apartments, pick me up later. Or I would actually walk home because my home used to be, I think, like a block away or two. So I remember that I would always go after school, like always, but I would be with him, you know. Well, she would be there too, but I would mostly be with him. Then, well, as time passed, I actually didn't know anything about sex. Like, I mean, yeah, when you're little, like you kind of like see novelas, like TV shows, and but like I didn't know, you know, like how sex worked. There is no one watching his tablet with his chupon. Anyways, I didn't know how sex worked. So I remember, like, I don't even know if we talked about it. I think we just knew that it was gonna happen. So I think obviously not at my house because my family was there. My mom, she didn't even want us dating. And not at his house because I think he shared rooms with his brother. So his little brother. So I remember he had like an uncle that was like young too, you know, and he had his own place, like his own apartment. And it's funny because I still live in the same town and I always pass through that street and I see the stupid apartment. But so I think like he probably, I'm pretty sure he told like his uncle if he can like borrow the apartment. So I don't know how it happened. I think his uncle picked us up and we went to the apartment, right? So we went to the apartment and um fuck, it's like a long time ago. It's so hard to remember and go back. But I remember we went to the apartment and like we got off and it was like in the second floor. So like we had to go up the steps, some stairs. And when we got there, we went straight to the room because I think there was people there or like some guys, but they were leaving. It was like his uncle and like other people. And his uncle like was laughing. Like I think he knew what was gonna go on, but I didn't. Like I was so immature and stupid. And he was like freaking 16 already, so I'm sure he already knew. And he wasn't a virgin, but I was. Oh man, Noah's crying, guys. Um, see, that's how long it lasted here in the tablet. So, yeah, so then when we went inside of the room, we were like kissing, but like it was awkward. Like I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I knew I knew what kissing was, but other than that, I didn't know more about it. So then I remember like there was like a bed. It was probably like a full size bed or queen, and we were laying down, right? He's about to get off again and see that. He just went down there. Noah. So I remember like we were kissing or whatever, and then like he like unbuttoned my pants and pulled my pants down and yeah, my underwears. And then like I was laying down. Yeah, I was on my back. And then I think he was like on his knees, but like on top of the freaking bed. And then I remember he took off his pants and I think his shirt too. I didn't take off my shirt because it was awkward. I didn't even know what's going on, honestly. Like I was like all still. Like I remember that I was just like I was just like that, like in shock. Like it's not that I didn't want to, but I didn't know what was gonna happen or go on. And I remember, well, I think he had a condom on him already, and then he just put it on, and then I think he got on top of me, and then he like basically put it in. So So yeah, so he put it in, and then obviously he was like, you know, going in and out, in and out. I didn't know what was going on. Like I'm gonna be real, like I didn't even like know that guys came or girls. So I didn't like come, obviously. Like I had no clue what was going on. Like I was just there, like I was exploring. Like I had no idea what was happening, basically. So I don't even think he came. I don't remember. I don't think so. It was mainly just to, it was just like a quick thing. I don't really remember. I'm trying to, so hard to remember, but I don't think he came. I remember it hurt because I was obviously a virgin. But I did not bleed. You know, there's some girls that say that they bleed or whatever. I did not bleed. Like, I was not that girl that started bleeding when they have sex or like their first time. I was not that girl. Like, I think that's what I was scared of, because I would hear like girls say like, "Oh, my first time I bled." So I was more concerned about bleeding, but I did not bleed, and it did hurt, but I didn't know what was going on. And yeah, so I didn't bleed, but it hurt. And then after we were done, like I don't know, like I just pulled my pants back up, and then I think he did too. And I don't know, I think we just waited for his uncle. I think he went to the store, and then like he came back for us and then dropped us like off. But basically I lost my V card, and my, well, it's not my boyfriend because we're not together, obviously, but my ex-boyfriend's uncle's house or apartment, actually. And I always pass through there, and it's so annoying because I'm like, I lost my virginity up there, and I was so stupid, like stupid little 13-year-old. Like, what were you thinking, you know? Like, why would I be doing shit like that at 13 years old? Like, if I could go back in time, I would wait till marriage, honey. I would have loved to wait to marriage, because he, I'm like, I want to say like he didn't deserve it, but I don't know if he did, because I was like in love, and I think he did like me, but it's just not right. Like, I should have just waited till I was grown, because at 13 years old, you don't know shit, you know? And now that I have like a teen, or I'm gonna have a teen, she's gonna be 13, like, I would not want her to do some shit like this. Like, no. Like, you gotta be smart, and you can't just like do that with anyone. But I mean, he wasn't just anyone, because I was like so in love with him. He was like my first love, my first boyfriend, everything. We were together for like a year and a half, so you know. But it is what it is, and that's how I lost my V card, guys. And I regret it, but it is what it is.